Lang, right?
Legler.
Legler means eagle, right? Deny him the ball, because he knows how to get to the cup once he gets the rock.
This is a do-or-die game for Paris FC Basket. Win and you'll earn a berth at the European Basketball Alliance Championship Tournament, and lose and you're out. Obviously, you have the rest of the FBSL season no matter what. But how important is it for you to play in an EBA championship?
You're right, Miss Mueller. That's a big deal for us. We've been chasing that all year. And I know our fans want it too. A lot of them even have tickets already to Istanbul. So we're going to leave.
MP.
You're welcome.
And just moments ago, an aerial view above the Arc de Triomphe monument here in Paris. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us for tonight's FBSL action between Paris FC and Marseille. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. Guys, this should be a fun one.
It's old versus new here. It's an interesting one. Veteran Marseille on one side looking to steal a win against the youth movement of Paris FC.
And tonight, Paris needs this victory to qualify for the EBA tournament.
Well, certainly a lot on the line for MP and the rest of the Paris squad. But I know that Louis Dupont and Marseille would love the chance to play the spoiler here in front of a rowdy Parisian crowd.
Oh, really, guys, so much on the line tonight for Paris FC. A win here against Marseille, and they'll punch their ticket to the EBA tournament. But if they lose, that's the end of their championship aspirations for this year.
Now here's Mack. Foul called, that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It goes on Dupont.
Terrific energy from MP down in the paint, working hard to get the shot off while being fouled.
And so he makes them both from the line. You get the feeling that MP is going to do everything in his power to get this Paris team into the tournament.
For MP, it's not just about getting to the tournament. He wants to win the whole thing. And usually a team from France has as good of a chance as any to make some noise there. There are some great teams in Spain and Turkey as well. But from what I've seen, they could do it.
Now here is Mack. Sinks the triple.
Well, hey, MP can make that shot, especially when you allow him time and space to get comfortable.
Without a doubt, this Marseille squad belongs to Louis Dupont. Really a gifted finisher, one of the best finishers in all of Europe.
He's the heartbeat of this team, and he is their leader. Marseille can go as far as Dupont takes them. And the way he's played all season, the sky is the limit for Legler.
That's showing good court awareness. MP just takes what the defense gives him.
Brisebois outside. Inside. Here's Barrow. Solid defense from Ahern. From deep. And Paris, another triple.
And that was an absolute bomb. MP showing off how far he can go with his range.
An 8-point differential. Brisebois outside. Down low. Here's Bourgeois. Off target with the jump hook. And what a surprise season for Paris FC. Most have them in the middle of the pack, but as we've mentioned, they have a chance to clinch a spot in the EBA tourney tonight.
And it shows you how a few key players can make a monster difference. The chemistry on this team has come together, and they have played far greater than the sum of their parts.
Now here's Barrow. Outside Dupont. Over Mack. The bank shot, no good. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The crossover, and the layup is good.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
It'll pick up and keep.
Now here's Dumal.
Now here is Mack.
Shoots over Dumal.
Mack, good.
When you look at the path Paris FC took to get to this point, the youngsters on the team have stepped up big time.
Well, whenever this team has looked out of gas, guys like MP have stepped up and found ways to keep them going. It's kind of a Cinderella story, but they feel that they're far from midnight. Nice job by Bourgeois, getting to his spots and getting exactly what he wanted.
And this is his second trip to the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one.
And Marseille making a change here.
And so he hits both.
But what this team loves about MP, he's got those humble roots, has worked for everything he's gotten in his career, giving his all here in Europe.
Now here's Bourgeois. Here's Durand. Pass to Bourgeois.
Just 5 to shoot. Over Vesture.
Shot by Bourgeois, no good. Now Paris FC basket with it. And we knew coming into this season that Marseille would be strong, but they really turned it on down the stretch.
No doubt. I mean, Dupont has led the way, taking his game to another level the last few weeks. Overall, the entire team, they've surpassed their fans' expectations already.
The left wing fires for 3. The rebound by Zadirko.
And it's Paris with the ball.
Leading by 12.
Dumal.
Pass to Mack.
Vesture with the screen.
Steps back. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
It's going to be on Bourgeois.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Here we are in Paris, such an incredible city, and obviously a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have gotten their start here, and what a dream it must be for these players to come and play in Paris. It can feel a bit surreal, I can imagine, but everybody on the floor has earned their spots tonight.
Dumal, he's covered by Ledoux, and it's Dumal missing.
Makes the 3. Mack, good.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
Now here's Brisebois.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here we go, one-on-one.
And Ahern gets it to go.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Pass to Durand.
And there's the pick. A beautiful reverse layup.
His quickness, the soft touch. Around the rim, it allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Whoa. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And you think back to how MP looked at the start of this season, we've seen a lot of growth in his game.
You know, you think back, Blake, when you talk about the start of this season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you could see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success of Paris FC. Agile move by MP there. He keeps the ball in a string and throws the defender off completely.
Arrow outside. Brisebois. Pass to Dumal. Shoots over Ledoux. Dumont, no good.
Now here is Mack.
Covered by Brisebois. That a nice open look right there.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. Gets the whole team amped up. Sets the example for everyone.
Here's Valois. And here's Barrow. The three-point.
Seen them do a good job of keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and that's why they're starting to pull away. Foot on the gas pedal, not getting conservative at all, just adding to that lead.
Yeah, put this game out of doubt.
They set a pick. Pass to Valois. Barrow. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Yeah, Barrow is ready to duel them from beyond the arc. He'll provide the answer triple every time he can.
Here's Mack. The layup missed. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Paris FC basket ahead, leading by 17. And don't go away, we'll be back momentarily. Yeah, if you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, it's Paris FC Basket hosting Marseille Basketball as we get going here in the second half for this FBSL matchup. Well, you look at the French culture, they absolutely love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, let me be correct here, football is still king and probably always will be. But basketball isn't too far behind now. The popularity of the sport has exploded here the last few years. And with Wemby doing his thing in the NBA, I think it's going to continue to grow.
Now here's Brisebois. Sinks the three-pointer.
And when Brisebois is shooting with confidence, he's a real problem. Outstanding initiative right there, catching and firing.
They get the rebound. Pass to Zadirko. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Nice play on D, got the hand in his face and prevented him from getting the easy look.
Exactly, Tim. He wasn't just alert, but he was aware and reacted quickly to the shot.
And that takes smarts and a lot of experience.
Now here is Mack. 27 points for him. Miss it.
Do it and get back into this game.
And it was their defense, just as much as their offense, that served as the catalyst and allowed them to put this run together.
What a display.
Now here is Mack. Good on the three-point shot.
You know, we saw MP get tested multiple times this season by his opponents and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. There's the triple. Another three for Paris.
And I love it.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Mack good.
And there's MP's competitive nature coming out. So he just had to answer that last three.
Here's Brisebois. And called in by Paris. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Another three for Paris.
As long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll keep firing them.
As he should. When you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, why not?
The teammates just keep feeding the hot hand.
Now here's Bourgeois. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dupont. The rebound by Zadirko. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending the lead.
And a lot of rumors swirling for Bogey Elich. And some folks close to him feel that this could be his final season.
No announcement yet for Bogey, but there's a small chance that we could be watching the final act of his basketball career. Again, this is all speculation, as Bogey hasn't indicated if this is it for him.
Now here's Brisebois. He's got 8. Here's Parker. And a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in.
Well, the name Parker is obviously well known in France. Theo's got a bigger frame than Tony, but sometimes you squint and you see the jumper from afar.
Mack good.
This is a nice third quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Now here's Bourgeois. A rebound by Zadirko. What a game we've seen from MP here. He's completely outclassed DuPont on the offensive end so far.
And not for lack of effort, DuPont has tried to get things going, but right now, MP is the one who is soaring over the competition. And DuPont has lots of confidence firing that three ball. It's one of the many reasons why scouts love this kid.
Parker attacking. That's in there. Barrow with the assist.
If you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
Paris FC. Welcome back. It's the final quarter of action here between
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Mack. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Big show of athleticism by MP, going up strong for the dunk.
And here's Bourgeois. Dumont with the steal.
Here's Mack from beyond the arc and then some.
He's had such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting him this lead late.
Yeah, his shooting percentage is through the roof. So dependable here today.
And without him, who knows where they would be.
Here's Barrow.
A good-looking shot from the wing.
Well, they need Barrow scoring from that wing position. He's a big key to the Marseille offense.
Here's Mack. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. First one falls for him. And he hits both from the stripe.
With the ball. Barrow outside. Pass to DuPont.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 15-footer. That one doesn't drop. Now here is Mack. Defense right on him. Count it.
That just adds to what's probably already an insurmountable lead. I think they'll be leaving here with a win.
Yeah, hard to imagine any other outcome than the one that's staring us right in the face.
You're always taking a chance on those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't come up with it.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Pass to DuPont. Barrow on the wing. Yes, and it's DuPont with the assist that time.
Spacing out the floor, Marseille is a better team when Barrow is burying triples.
Mack good.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
Now here's DuPont. Back to Brisebois.
Six to shoot. From the line. That's short off the rim. Here's Mack. That one falls.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Man, showing some terrific range.
Well, he's scored over half their points so far. That's just a major contribution.
And again, it's Marseille basketball missing.
Got a piece of it. Bourgeois with the steal.
Here's Garnier.
And he sticks that one in from 20 feet away. And they can just sit on the ball here.
Enjoy it. They've earned the win.
No doubt. Now Mack.
The final horn sounds, and Paris FC gets the win. They have now secured a spot in the EVA tournament. And what a...
Congratulations on the big win. How does it feel to clinch a spot in the EVA Championships?
It feels incredible! Oh man, this is my first season as a professional, so to make it to the continent's biggest tournament is an honor. These guys, I mean, I've also never been to Turkey, so that's another first for me. And one thing I'm really looking forward to is I hear they've got a beautiful architecture over there, and the Hagia Sophia, if I'm pronouncing that right, is supposed to be fire.
It is. Thank you, and Pico, celebrate. Enjoy. Congratulations, guys.
Stay tuned for more 2K. That could is fire, my boy. Peace.